Seg one here, just a quick little video right here. NAICS, or whatever how I may want to pronounce that in the acronym form. NAICS, North American Industry Classification System. So this is important when you're doing business. So that way when you're dealing with companies or other industries, they may ask for your NAICS, NAICS, you know what I mean, standard code. You might want to know that. So let me know if I'm pronouncing it right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? So let's go over here real quick. What are NAICS codes? You know what I'm saying? So North American Industry Classification System. You see right here, you have a code 721110. And the 72 is part of the sector you'll be in. So, you know, obviously we're doing music, so that's our sector. The next one right there, say subcontractor. Well, obviously that's, you know, you being a music producer, obviously, you know, we doing the duplication, you know, selling physical media, we doing print. So that's one of the sectors. Industry group that will fall under somewhat, I guess, in the same thing, the next industry, and the national industry, which is, I don't really think there's too many national industries or certain things of music when it comes to doing any type of print, but maybe we could look that up. All right, let's go back real quick. So right here, standards for the North American Industry Classification System, a standard used by statistical agencies in Canada, Mexico, and the United States to classify business establishments for data collection and analysis. It uses a 6-digit code to group businesses by their primary activity, helping to create comparable economic statistics across North America. And obviously, they, you know, sometimes these folks that use these codes to discriminate against you too, because we already know about our zip codes and area codes. So, you know, do tell. So let's scroll down here and see if we could get your code. Right here, NAICS Association, NAICS code, and SIC identification tools. So you just want to go right here and obviously type in the industry. You already see I got music right here. So let's look that up. And bang, you'll get the NAICS codes, the NAICS titles, and the common keywords that might be associated with, and obviously some SIC crosswalks. I gotta know what SIC is. I don't know what that is. So what's this? I guess yeah, standard industry code. So yeah, that's the acronym for it, right? So what's this right here? Music publishers. You know the number to that is 512230. Musical groups and artists, 711130. You want to know this, man. And what's next to a musical groups and artists? Right here, musical groups is set musical theater groups. So, you know, hey, if you're a boy band, you know that's your number, 711130. What's this? Musical instrument manufacturing. Okay, so folks that, you know, make all our great instruments, you know, Roland, Korg, Yamaha, you know what I'm saying, and so on. You know, they fall under $33.99.92. $33.99.92. Reeds, musical instruments manufacturing. I want to do VST and plug-in manufacturers fall under that same thing because it's digital, not hardware. You see what I'm saying? So it could be a difference. Never know. What's this? Musical instrument and supplies retailers. And so they $45.91.40. So that's, you know, Sweetwater, you know, guitars in a bitch ass, you know what I'm saying? Sam Ash, you know what I mean? And any, I guess, you know, whatever, you know, eBay got, because, you know, I sold, bought, and traded musical equipment over a course of a couple years on eBay. So, you know, as a used equipment. So, yeah, I will fall under that particular joint too, retail. Or, matter of fact, it might be the next one over. Electronics and appliance retailers. So, what's this? Musical retailers, downloadable digital music files without production or publishing. Right here, what's this? Other personal and household goods and repair and maintenance. So if you're good at, like, you know, fixing musical instruments, you will fall under 811490. 811490. And I bet a lot of y'all don't even know this stuff that's actually doing business when you get asked for these codes. You know, so, you know, a lot of musicians, you know, we're really starting to get on this music business stuff and really be independent artists. But, you know, I've been at this shit for so long. It's just like, you know, it's second nature to a certain extent. So I'm trying to teach y'all, you know, what the game is. Right here. Okay, here we go. Right here for us. Let's see. Office is going to speak 30 independent artists. Okay, so hold on. Let's go back real quick. right here. Independent artists, writers, and performers. So I think the vast majority of us fall under that. So 71, 15, 10. And I think that's an easy number to remember. 71, 15, 10. 71, 15, 10. Directors, an example, film, motion picture, musical, theatrical, independent. So yeah, independent artists, writers, and performers. That's pretty much all of us right there. 71, 15, 10. That should be an easy number to remember. Right here, offices of physical, occupational, and speech therapists and audiologists. See, what's this? Recreational, an example, art, dance, music therapists, offices, and example, client centers. Yeah. So I guess your ENT people, ear, nose, and throat doctors, I guess they will fall under that too as well. So yeah, 62, 13, 40, 62, 13, 40 for that. What's this right here? Okay, so here's where we're at, right? The next couple of ones coming up. Commercial printing, except screen and with screen printing and books. So sheet music, commercial printing, except screen. Hold on, let's see. I think they mean screen printing or screen. See, except screen and books. I gotta look that up. Without publishing, I mean commercial printing. I gotta look that up, but that's pretty much what we're still gonna fall up under 32, 31, 11. And obviously right here, the next one over, libraries and archives, because that's the end result of making music and creating all this great art, right? You got to archive and hold on to it for the next generation. So what's this right here? 51, 92, 10. 51, 92, 10. Music archives. So yeah, we got to get into that for sure. What's this? Other miscellaneous durable goods, merchant wholesalers, instruments, musical merch wholesalers. So I guess if you sell t-shirts of yourself, CDs and all that other stuff, you know what I mean? It could fall under that. What's this right here? Promoters of performing arts, sports, and similar events without facilities. So, see, without facilities. Yeah, so I guess if you're like a nightclub promoter, some type of event promoter, you might fall up under that. 71, 13, 20, 71, 13, 20 right here. So, I just had that little, what we call it, the little zone with these New Jersey Film Academy folks trying to get this film industry popping over here. So go look that up, New Jersey Film Academy. If you're trying to get in the film and get it in while the iron is hot, because this is just the beginning. Netflix is coming to New Jersey, Lionsgate coming to New Jersey, and I think they said Paramount is in New Jersey too. So it's like, hey man, Jersey popping with the film, so it's work. So you got to go get this work, man. You ain't gonna be in the front all the time. Learn how to do these other jobs too as well. You don't always have to learn how to always want to just produce records. Learn how to do some of these other jobs as well, man. So yeah, promoters of performing arts, similar events. Yeah, so yeah, get your promotion skills up. Open up your own label and promote your own artists and your own work. So yeah, what's this? Motion picture and video and production. Yeah, I'll fall under that too. 51, 21, 10. 51, 21, 10. Music, video, production, and distribution. Definitely fall up under that, especially on the distribution side. Doll, toy, and game manufacturing. I definitely want to get into the game manufacturing for sure. We need to make our own consoles, man. What's this? Fine art in schools. So if you're a teacher, 6'11", 6'10", 6'11", 6'10". If you're a music instructor, for example, guitar and piano. So if you teach, and that will also fall under you're teaching the DAW, digital audio workstation, 6'1", 1610, 6'11", 6'10". What's this? Other miscellaneous non-durable good merchant wholesalers, sheet music merchant wholesalers. What's this? Rope, cordage, twine, tire cord, and tire fabric mills, strings, and musical instruments manufacturers. Not sure what that is. Other sound recording industries, stock sound library. So hey, if you got you're selling the sound packs, I guess, you know what I'm saying? And got just a library of music in general. An example, general background sound, stock music. So that's pretty much elevator music and stuff like that for commercials and all that other stuff. You'll be under 512290, 512290. What is this right here? Theater companies and diner theaters. So, and I think that I wonder does that fall under, when they say diner theaters, is that for like, diners in the sense of like a regular diner by your neighborhood, not so much like a Carnegie Hall or NJ Pack, you know what I'm saying? not those type of facilities, but I want to do the, the folks that got the jukebox at the restaurant. Do they fall under that? Theater companies and diner theaters, which is 711110, and that's an easy number to remember. 711110, easy number. You know what I'm saying? Or you could say 74110. You know what I'm saying? Whatever how you want to look at it. What's this? Commercial screen printing. So what's this? Sheet music screen printing without publishing. So I think we'll fall up under that because we're doing all types of print. You know what I'm saying? Especially screen for sure. What's this? All other consumer goods rental, musical instrument rental. So if you're renting speakers, lights, and all that other stuff, you know what I'm saying? You might need to rent a Juno to a customer. They need that Juno sound. They in the lab with some high-end profile artists who want to get that right sound. You might have a Juno, original rolling Juno laying around. You might want to rent it for you know what I mean? What are you do, like a $500 for the week or whatever? You know what I'm saying? So you could make money off of that. Pay your taxes, man. Pay your fucking taxes. You don't want Uncle Sam coming after your ass. I keep telling you. You know what I'm saying? What's this right here? Radio broadcasting, promoters of performing arts, sports, and similar events with facilities. So if you got your own place, college, university, and professional schools, use merchandise retailers. So okay. You remember back to the eBay conversation, I was doing that 45, 95, 10, but eBay never really asked for none of this information. You know what I'm saying? eBay never asked for none of this information, the NAICS numbers or whatever. This is just for like when you're filling out for bank loans and doing a particular type of business with corporations or organizations. They may ask for this number, so they better help. It's better to help suit you. It's not even so much as them just compiling the data and taking data, which they benefiting too, but it's more or less to put you in the right category so they could put you with the right people. That's usually how why these numbers are here or this code system works. So, hey, we could just go straight here, man. You ain't got to worry about doing the work. So, okay, yeah. So use merchandise retailers. So, yeah, back to the eBay thing, 45, 95, 10. Yeah, musical stores, cassette, instrument, record tape. So yeah, if you fixing and repairing old Technique 1200s, you know, you're selling old Clue tapes. You know what I'm saying? Go to eBay, man. Get your money. You know what I'm saying? Go to these Shopify's and you know, places that deal with vintage stuff or whatever. You know what I mean? So yeah, do that. Books printing. I definitely want to get in the printing the books, man. Definitely want to get in printing the books, man. Because, you know, these printers, these standing office-like printers, a lot of these joints could print books, man, and staple the seam straight up. You know what I'm saying? You look it up. Matter of fact, look up KL Sarah. They do the rentals too, by the way. But I think it's, you know, everything is up right now, man. Everything is so expensive. So, you know, it may not suit your budget to just rent that printer at, I think it's about like $200 to $250 a month now. You know, to rent the printer for Kyocera, but, you know, you got other options like HP. They got like their rental for like $8 a month or whatever the case be. You could print up to like 400 pages color, you know what I'm saying? And then if you need more, you just pay for it. I think the high-end HP plan is like $40 a month where you could print like 1,500 pages, 2,000 pages, something in that area. So that might be more feasible a month than versus $200 to $250 a month for the Kyocera, because obviously we want the Kyocera. You know, that thing do 100,000 prints a month, man. Let's go. What's this? Record production and distribution. I'm doing that on 512250. You know what I mean? Media streaming, distribution services, social networks, and or other media networks and content providers. Doing that too. Funded Socially. Make sure y'all come up on funditsocially.com. 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 Get in the description. Newstoter.com. Newstoter, the largest black curated news on the web. Thousands of articles pertaining to black life. Come on up there as well. So yeah, you know, 516210. We definitely running this. Kite Productions. You know, this is what we do. What's this right here? All other miscellaneous manufacturing, music boxes manufacturing. 3349s. So audio and video equipment manufacturing, amplifiers, audio home, musical instrument, public address manufacturing, which will be, you know, elevated music or some type of, hey, you know, when you call some type of service and you get the automated machine and they, you know, And then the machine is, hey, press 1 for English and all that other stuff. Press 2 if you want to press 0 if you want to speak to the operator. That's what that is right there. You know what I mean? So you'll be under 334310, 334310. So, hey, man, get this information. It ain't hard to look up. And, when you come across information like this, always remember your code. Now, I fall under mostly all these codes right here. I think I got to write down all the codes, man, because, I fall up under all of them for the most part. You know what I'm saying? But let's go back to the reason why we was even looking at these codes in the first place, right? Let me go move this right here. Let's go over here and look at this right here. You know what I'm saying? So, right here, I'm filling out currently right now for the New Jersey, Center for, where they do business seminars and all that other stuff. So I'm filling that out right now. And it asks you for the NAICS code, but I could put down anything, you know what I'm saying? So if you ever run into that, quick, hold it down, highlight it for yourself, hit that web search, you know what I mean? And like I said, I already know what it was, but remembering the codes, back to that, remembering the codes, like, hold up a minute, which one I fall under again? You feel what I'm saying? So I got to be real specific because they got certain codes that's somewhat similar to other codes, but I do all of them. So it's like, we need a jack of all trades code, NAICS, you know what I'm saying? We need a jack of all trade codes, man. I don't know what that number gonna be, 9999999 or whatever, you know what I mean? Okay, so which one should I put down here? I'm more towards the manufacturing and the printing. Let me see what they got. I may just put like, with the music, all this music, publisher, music, all the music, manufacturing, instrument and supply retailers, trying production. Instrument, independent. Yeah, you can always go with the independent artists, writers, and performers. I guess that's a safe bet because we are doing music or whatever. But obviously we want to get specific because I'm focusing on the CD manufacturing and printing, the end result. But 711510, that's probably like if you just can't figure anything out. But let's move on again. Let's see, Office of Physical Occupation. No, we're not doing that. Commercial printing, sheet music, commercial printing, insert screen. See, we could go with the libraries and archives because that's what I do too. You know what I'm saying? We could go with other miscellaneous durable good merchant wholesalers. Most pictures. See, goods merchant wholesalers. Recording Institute, stock, sound, libraries, background. See, commercial printing. We want to go with one of the printing manufacturers for sure. Okay, right here. I think I skipped over this one right here. Other leather and allied product manufacturing, which is cases, musical instrument manufacturing. That could be, but it's like we're doing press though. Not even so much as to me. Like, you're still manufacturing even though the CD is pressed already. You're just pressing the information to the disc. So it's somewhat, I guess, the same. Record production and distribution. We could definitely do that because that's really what I'm trying to get into. Because we are a record production company, Kite Productions, and we definitely doing this distribution. So what's this? Musical recording, releasing, promoting, and distributing. Yeah, for sure, for that. 512250. We could go with the media streaming distribution too, because funditsocially, newstoter, Kite Productions, it's like, I don't know. I think I'm going to go with this record production and distribution one right here. Let's click this right here. Record production and distribution, top businesses, and annual sales. For 512250, click for complete profiles, and obviously you could select Warner or Sony and look at their stuff and what they're doing. Let's see, cross-reference establishments. Broadcast station option ready. Yeah, we are doing this, but see, merchant wholesale distribution of pre-recorded audio compact discs are classified in the industry 423990. See right there. See what I'm saying? Merchant wholesale distribution of blank audio compact discs are classified in industry 423690. Same thing. I mean, different number. Excuse me. Different number. Other electronic parts. Managing careers. Hold up. Merchant wholesale. Mass duplication of record products are classified in industry 334610. Manufacturing and reproducing magnetic and optical media. So that's our number right there. 334610. But like I said, we do all of it. We do all of this stuff, yo. We do all of this. For those that are from the old school audiophile analog, you done did all this stuff in the 80s, man, in the 90s, and bang, 2000s come around. You got things like Pro Tools and the Mbox pop up. It just made all these jobs easier or whatever, or made these things easier. So it's like, man, so okay, let's see again. Right here, mass duplication of recorded products are classified in industry 334610, manufacturing and reproducing magnetic and optical media. Magnetic is tape too, by the way, for those that don't know. So let's look at that one. Looking to purchase, click the link of companies, click here. Let's see. Manufacturing and reproducing magnetic and optical media. Again, magnetic is also tape. See the business annual sales. See, Sony is always going to be in the mix. Sony is definitely going to be in the mix, and they up here twice for their digital tapes too. The DAX US or whatever, you know what I mean? Technicolor, and it is not shocking they up in here too. The industry compromises establishments primarily engaged in one manufacturing optical and magnetic media, such as blank audio tapes, blank videotapes, and blank diskettes, and or two mass duplicating, an example making copies, audio video software, and other data or magnetic optical and similar media. These establishments do not generally develop software or produce audio or video content. So it's like, see what I'm saying? We do our own video content and all this other stuff, and as well as do this, the manufacturing and reproducing of magnetic and optical. That's mainly what we're doing, because it's all about pressing one's work. So but we do everything. So it's like, damn, we need something that's just for everybody, yo. Or someone that just like really in all these industries, man, and really do this shit up. You know what I mean? Audio tape, blank manufacturing, blank tape, audio and video manufacturing, cassette tape, CD-ROM, compact disc, and example software, mass reproducing, pre-recorded audio, mass reproducing right here. So yeah, 334612 for sure. But see how I got the other numbers? It got 334614 and 334610. Compact disc pre-recorded mass right there. You know what I'm saying? You see my little dot poking right there. Compact disc recordable, rewriter, blank manufacturing, computer software. Games, laser disc, head cleaners, magnetic recording, magnetic pre-recordable. Phonograph records manufacturing for all of us that's in, trying to get back to the making vinyl. Alrighty, man. Let's see. Scroll back up. 2022. Designing, developing, publishing software, motion picture, sound recording, sector. I'm going to go with the 334610 for sure. You know what I'm saying? 334610. I'm going to just go with that one. Let's see, just scroll down. Videotapes, blank manufacturing. Look at the purchase list cover. Click here. Okay, so let's see. Go scroll back up again. 334610. 334610. 334610. We're going to go 334610. And like I say, try to remember that number, so that way, you don't have to worry about coming and look it up. Because, and like I said, the reason why I always forget it, because I fall under all those categories. I done did all this work, man. So it's like, hey, I could be anything. You know what I'm saying? You could be anything you want to be. All right, seg one over and out. Shout out to Funded Socially. You already know, come up in the Black American-owned business section. Make sure you check me out up there, too. Come in the physical media equals financial stability community on funditsocially.com. Fund it socially, all one word, .com. See you up there. Come support your boy. Seg one over and out.